Welcome back to Korea. I'm just crossing the Hangang, and today we are gonna follow the Han River to the end. Usually when you travel west along the kind of national bicycle highway that goes from Busan all the way to Incheon, you take the Hangang out of Seoul, and then when you reach Incheon, you change to the Ara stream. But the Han River hooks north, almost directly north, such that at the end of it, at the mouth, the opposite bank is in North Korea already. So today I've left my stamp book at home because I'm abandoning the official route, and I'm gonna go up to Aegibong, which is a place where you can see all the way into North Korea. So let's see where we end up.
If you're also going to visit Aegibong, you need to bring a national ID like a passport or Korean ID card. The tickets are 3,000 won, and you can book online in advance or buy at the entrance, but the forms are all in Korean, so be ready to translate them if you need to. The ticket gives you a 1-hour window to enter the park and includes the shuttle bus from the entrance up to the top, and the last entrance is 4:30 p.m.
So already we can see barbed wire. I don't know if this is military, but as you head further north, you'll see more. Okay, for sure this is military, all the way along the river. As part of Han River, just a little part is in North Korea. There's stories of North Korean spies like swimming down the river. So that's why there's all of this security along here now. But I guess we're gonna see more and more of this military infrastructure as we progress. 아닌 것 같아요. 이쪽인 것 같아요. 네. It changes the vibe of river cycling in Korea a lot. This barbed wire fence, constant barbed wire fence. I mean, it has to be constant, obviously, but usually cycling in Korea is quite chill. Getting out of the city a bit and following the natural landscape and being a bit more connected to the nature of where I am. This fence constantly is that kind of melancholy, slightly sinister reminder of the division of this country, and it's a bit more of a sober ride. So as far as I can tell, those two clearer mountains behind me are already North Korea, and this is the point where we cannot follow the river anymore. So the river keeps going north, but we're gonna go kind of inland a little more towards this Aegibong, and yeah, let's go. Here's a sign to Aegibong 입구, entrance to Aegibong where I'm going. Well, as soon as you start following signs to the mountain, Aegibong, Bong is the peak, mountain peak, you start ascending. Thankfully it's pretty well signposted here because there's a lot of left and right, but you need to be able to recognize the sign in Korean, which looks like this.
Entrance to Aegibong Park is strictly controlled, and as I understand it, there's a limit as to how many people can be in the park at any one time. So as it's Sunday and I'm expecting it to be busy, I've filled out my details and bought the ticket online. Although I haven't received any confirmation, so I'm just hoping that my name is on the list.
Well, I've arrived at the entrance to the park, and there is a place where you can buy tickets. How is my high security? But here is busy, so I guess it's okay. And it's Korea잖아. 여기가 ticket office. 안녕하세요. 그 예약을 했는데요.
예약하셨어요?
네.
잠시만요.
어제
예약하신 분
했어요.
성함이
맞아요.
안 나오는데. 문자 안 왔어요?
아무것도 안 받았어요.
For some reason my reservation hasn't worked, and even with all her patience, this Ajumoni cannot find my name. But luckily there's still tickets available, so I just need to go to the other office and fill out my details and show my ID, and then I can get into the park.
Okay, so finally, I don't have to wait because my reservation didn't work, which means I had to reserve again, but there was no problem to get the reservation for the next slot, which is in 10 minutes. So actually, it turned out pretty nicely for me. Some people are waiting, some people are getting on the bus. I don't know what's going on. I'm just gonna go and see. But others have the same ticket as me, so I guess it's the right place. So this park entrance is like 1 or 2 kilometers from the actual mountain, but you can't go any further with a personal vehicle or on foot. And the soldiers are here counting how many people, I think. It's quite serious. There is no clear like go this way, go this way. So I'm just passing by the war memorial flags. And there is Yongguk. And going up, so I guess that's where the view is. Okay, here's another war memorial, but this is not the observatory point. Okay, this isn't the main place there. I mean, there is North Korea, but this is full of trees, so I can't see anything. Well, this isn't exactly what I expected. Well, maybe there is an outdoor part as well, but the music is a bit strange. So the story of the name Aegibong. Aegi is a like entertainer woman from Joseon dynasty. So in the 1600s there was a war with the Qing Empire of China, and as I can understand, they took the territory up to the Han River here, and her lover was the like governor of Pyongan-do. So he was taken prisoner by the Qing, and she came here to be as close to him as she could. She can see into the territory where the Qing were. So in the 60s, the president of Korea / maybe a little bit dictator came here and heard this story and thought, oh, it's just like the North and South Korea. So he changed the name to Aegibong to like in honor of her, but because, I mean, it's the same, right? We've come here to see as close as we can to North Korea. They're growing, I think it's rice. It's the same crops that I was passing by, the yellow fields up here. And there's a whole gang of people harvesting there. Like up to 20 people I can see maybe in one field. And there are some 4-story buildings, all symmetrical, and also some 1-story buildings there. I can't read it, but there are some big signs, red signs with white letters. And behind there are quite a lot more 1-story buildings. And the mountains behind are really similar to Bukhansan. Like maybe you could convince me it was Bukhansan if I didn't know what I was looking at. I think if it weren't for the division, maybe we would still be coming up here to see the river here. It's so beautiful how it opens out as it's going to the sea.
나만을 보여주기 위해 만든 선정용 마을이라고 할 수 있습니다.
So that was my trip north up the Han River from Seoul until you can't go north anymore. And now I'm gonna ride my bike to Ganghwa-do, Ganghwa Island. So I'll see you there and see you next time. So bye!